Down there's the Tradewater. And see a few little bluffs, but right there's the Ohio. Over here would be Caseyville, and this way would be Weston. Oh, it's some really steep hills. And it's really neat to see somewhere different type of rock. This is pretty kind of interesting. That's coal. And you can see, you know, there's a layer, 15 inches thickish right through here. And we're way up high. Like, pretty cool oak tree. Right up there's a point on the bluff. Right there's the coal seam. There's some really cool looking red rocks. You can see more of the coal. And these are the bluffs that I was on earlier. And there's bluffs on either side, so I had to find this pass. But anyhow, I'm seeing more cool stuff. That is, I'd say when the Tradewater, Ohio gets out of the banks, there's a lot of trash and debris. There it is. Bucket list. Number, I don't know what. Big old hollow tree. Boulder. Right there, when I was coming down, I thought that there probably was another bluff line, but I had to go up and around over this way, which is cool because I got to see more. Right there's what I wanted to see sticking up. Getting into some pretty cool areas. Right there's the mouth of the Tradewater. These big blocks sitting like they are. And that really opens up. Or kind of opens up. Oh, spiders. Some kind of critter comes in and out of here regularly. Peaceful little spot. But I'm fixing to check that out. But whenever we paddled the Tradewater several years ago, I got a picture of me in my canoe with these big boulders. And so this just makes it really cool to be here. So I'm up inside this little opening. I'm fixing to back out of it because it smells like critters. Look at this cool little bird's nest. So somebody has a pretty cool little campsite fixed up. Now, this is, I got my back to the Ohio. And here's these big boulders that if you've ever been down this part of the Ohio, you would notice them. I'm fixing to check out these big boulders. Oh, how cool is this? Coming around the backside of another one of these big, huge boulders, and it's kind of got a roof on it. Isn't this cool? There's a lot more geometry to these boulders than I thought there would be. And it looks like there would be a waterfall right there. On the back side of the big boulder on Ohio that's close to the Tradewater. But anyhow, look at that crack. This is another view of one of the big boulders. And I was on top of that boulder walking around earlier. This is behind me. Seen that black hole, I had to go check it out. Look at that log up in the tree. There's a hole, but I don't think it goes much further. All right. This is kind of the last of the big boulders. It's a continuation of the ones that go into the water. And I'm around the corner from the bluff that had the coal seam. And same coal seam, I'm sure. In the whole scheme of things, it's pretty trash free back here. But I found this in the woods beside this waterfall. LEB. And it looks old. Well, what I mean, it's been here more than a year or two. So if whoever LEB is finds their softball, I'm going to leave it. I do believe this would be a very beautiful waterfall. It's just dripping. If there's Ohio. The rock quality is better here. And I've finally seen the first thing that's really drawn my attention, and it is right up there. But this is Cedar Point. It's a steep hill, but it's right on the Ohio. That's a lot of cool geometry. This is a short bluff, but a lot of cool rock formations. That's cool. That is climbable. I wish this wasn't back here so far. Fun kind of boulder field area. Pretty cool little spot. The view from the top of Cedar Point. And this is cool. Right over here's the top of the area I was just looking at. All this would be an excellent area to climb on. Getting here isn't simple. There's a lot of really cool old cedar trees.